The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. Unusual seismic activity has been occurring in the greater Los Angeles area. A series of small earthquakes have struck the Los Angeles area over the past 4 hours, between 1.2 and 3.3 on the Richter scale. While these earthquakes are not life-threatening, the U.S. Geological Survey believes this is a prelude to a potential major earthquake. To prepare for a potential earthquake, pack food, water, a battery-powered radio, and extra clothes for a few days. If an earthquake is to strike, do not run outside, as you are putting your life in danger. Stay tuned for further details. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Chicago Police Department and the Governor of Illinois. An extreme heat wave has hit the state of Illinois, bringing temperatures up to 111 degrees. To protect yourself from this heat, wear plenty of sunscreen, drink plenty of water, and try to avoid outside activities until the evening or morning. The National Weather Service has also made a statement that the heat wave is stretching from Joplin, Missouri, to Green Bay, Wisconsin. In addition, the National Weather Service predicted temperatures to increase by 10 to 15 degrees over the next 12 hours. Take all necessary precautions to protect yourself from the heat wave, as not taking these precautions could put your life in danger. Stay tuned for further details. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Governor of Delaware and the White House. Hurricane Arthur has increased to a Category 5 rating and is moving northwest at 56 miles per hour. The hurricane will make landfall in Delaware in approximately 12 hours and will cause great destruction. An immediate evacuation of the states of Delaware, New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Maryland, New York City, and Washington, D.C. has been implemented. The evacuation is not required, but if you choose to stay in your homes, do so at your own risk. In addition, contraflow has been implemented on Interstate 66, 95, 76, 83, 80, 81, and 70. It is now impossible to travel northbound on I-95 from Richmond, Virginia, southbound from Providence, Rhode Island, east on I-70 from Hagerstown, Maryland, eastbound on I-66, eastbound on I-76 from Bedford, Pennsylvania, southbound on I-83, eastbound on I-80 from Milton, Pennsylvania, northbound on I-81 from Stanton, Virginia, and southbound from Scranton, Pennsylvania. To prepare for an evacuation, gather enough food and water for at least a week, extra clothes, a battery-powered radio, and a first aid kit. Do not go outside during the hurricane, as you are putting your life in danger. Repeating, Hurricane Arthur has strengthened to a Category 5 rating, and an immediate evacuation of Delaware, New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Maryland, New York City, and Washington, D.C. has been implemented. Take the necessary cautions during this dangerous event. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the U.S. Geological Survey and the Governor of California. An earthquake with the magnitude of 9.8 on the Richter scale has hit the Los Angeles area. This was the earthquake expected to hit due to unusual seismic activity over the past few hours. It is not known how many injuries there are, and aftershocks up to 7.0 are imminent. Residents of Los Angeles, stay inside your homes until the aftershocks are over. In addition, several earthquakes ranging from 5.0 to 9.7 on the Richter scale have been reported across the San Andreas fault line. The U.S. Geological Survey has made a statement that these series of earthquakes are over, but citizens should stay in their homes until the aftershocks are over. The Governor of California will be speaking on all channels shortly. Stay tuned for a message from the Governor. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Springfield Police Department and the Governor of Illinois. Residents of Springfield, get inside your homes immediately. The heat wave that hit many states across the Midwest has risen. Temperatures in Springfield are reported to be at 131 degrees. These temperatures are considered to be life-threatening, and death can occur if you are exposed to this heat for a long period of time. If you are exposed to the heat and get a heat stroke, drink plenty of water, put a cool rag or towel over your head, and stay in an air-conditioned room. Not taking these steps will result in death. The mayor of Springfield has reported over 100 deaths already due to heat exposure. In addition, the National Weather Service has issued an extreme heat warning for the states of Illinois, Iowa, southern Wisconsin, Missouri, and extreme eastern Kansas. Temperatures are also expected to increase over the next few days, with reports of temperatures approaching 145 degrees in the next 12 hours. Repeating, the heat wave that struck many states throughout the Midwest has increased, and is now considered life-threatening. Take the necessary cautions to prevent yourself from exposure to heat. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Dover Police Department. Hurricane Arthur, which was expected to make landfall in the next 6 hours, has made landfall. The hurricane was reported to be moving northwest at 76 miles per hour. In addition, Hurricane Arthur has increased in size, and reported wind speeds are at 190 miles per hour, and are increasing. If you're not evacuated already, it is too late, as all interstates have been closed. Hurricane shelters have been set up across Dover and other surrounding cities. If your home is unsuitable to handle the high wind speeds, go to the shelter, as it is your only chance for survival. Over 100 inches of rain have already fallen, and much more is to be expected. If your home is flooded, get on top of the roof, and a helicopter will rescue your family. Hospitals in the state of Delaware are at max capacity, and cannot support any more injuries. If you or a loved one has a non-life-threatening injury, refrain from calling 911. If you have a life-threatening emergency, call your local police department, and they will transport you to a hospital for immediate treatment. Repeating, Hurricane Arthur has made landfall in the state of Delaware and is expected to increase in size over the next 12 hours. Take the necessary precautions to ensure your family's protection from the storm. This message will repeat in 1 minute. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Palmdale Police Department. An earthquake has struck in the city of Palmdale with a magnitude of 9.9 on the Richter scale. This earthquake is a part of the series of earthquakes that struck across the San Andreas fault line. Aftershocks are expected with this earthquake up to 5.5 on the Richter scale. At this time it isn't known what the death toll is, but the toll is expected to rise over the next few hours. To ensure your safety, the following message is being transmitted at the request of the Springfield Police Department. The situation involving the heat wave has worsened. Temperatures in the city of Springfield have been reported up to 155 degrees, and over 1,000 deaths have been reported. All public transport in the city of Springfield has been closed until further notice, as well as the police department and the fire department. If you have a life-threatening emergency, call your local hospital, and an ambulance will transport you to your local hospital. In addition, the National Weather Service is at a loss for words as to how temperatures have increased so rapidly. However, they also made a statement that temperatures should stop increasing at nightfall and should decrease to 90 degrees during the night hours. The Springfield Police Department also made a statement that every The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Dover Police Department. Hurricane Arthur, as of this time, has been increased to a Category 6 rating. Wind speeds have been reported to be over 210 miles per hour, and over 200 inches of rain have fallen. Many cities in the state of Delaware are without power, and Dover is expected to lose power at any time. To ensure your safety,